Y'all can't give up the Casamigos and the sneaky links for 2 seconds to get your life together. Literally, and it sucks. I hate that for y'all. I really do. Hey bosses, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Candace Renee. In today's video, we're gonna do a video keeping it real. As you can tell by the title, we're gonna have a chit chat talking about the things that are hindering you from success, the things that are stopping you from getting your business together, the things that are stopping you from elevating into the next chapter of your life and really seeing the success that you're trying to see. This video is not targeted towards anyone, but a few people who have came into my life, that's talked to me, vented to me, gave me the inspiration to do this video. And I'm not talking no mess about these people, because some of these people I really care about, and some people, you know, we cool or whatever. So it is no shade to anybody. I'm not gonna say no names or anything. It's just like, you know, they just gave me the inspiration to make this video. So I don't want them to feel like I just talked to you about this and you made a YouTube video. No, it just gave me the inspiration to make this YouTube video. So that is the reason I'm making this video, because I've had some friends come to me, people I'm cool with, come to me and say, you know, Candace, I see that you're doing big things in your life. I see that, you know, you're about to move into a new house. You're starting a new business. You just became a realtor. You know, you're doing big things in your life. And I just kind of feel like I just can't get to that level of success. I feel like no matter what I do, I just feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I just can't get to where I'm at in life. And I just feel like I just can't, I can't do this and I can't do that. I want to talk about me for a second. In no way, shape, or form do I feel like I'm where I want to be in life, but I feel like I've achieved a lot between the time that I quit my job in January of 2021 to like right now. I've achieved so much. I've made so much money. I've hit 6 figures like 2-3 times already. And I just have achieved a lot in my life. And a lot of people see that and be like, you know, oh, she's doing these big things. She's doing this, she's doing that. And really, I feel like I'm not exactly where I want to be in life, but I've definitely accomplished a lot of big things, okay? A lot of big things. And so people always ask me, like, how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I stay consistent with business? How do I, continue to always keep having good things happen or continue to grow and things like that? One of the things is that I sacrifice. A lot of people are not willing to sacrifice things. A lot of people are not willing to cut back. A lot of people are not willing to really be by themselves and really hone in on focusing. So I don't really like to get too personal, but because I got to get real with y'all, I have not dated or had sex in a minute. And the reason why is because I've just really been focused on myself. I cut back on dating for a while just to kind of really get focused onto me. I cut back on drinking. I haven't gotten drunk in like a couple of months. I mean, I have took little sips here and there, but I have not like full blown went out, took shots, got drunk in like a minute. I just really like cut all of that out because I said, okay, I have a certain goal that I'm trying to reach. And since I've really been cutting all of that out, I've noticed like a lot has been happening in my life. I've really been really focused. I've been really like ideas have been flowing. As y'all can see, I'm back on YouTube, focused, pushing out videos. And it's just like, I'm not saying that you have to completely cut out the things that you love, because no, eventually I'm going to end up dating. And we're going to talk about that in a separate video as to the real reason like I kind of gave up dating for a minute. I'll do a whole video on that. But it's just like, you don't have to completely cut out those things in life like what I did, but you do have to cut back. That's one thing that I've noticed from like a lot of people who talk to me about this. They don't want to sacrifice. It's people who get drunk every single day. On your off day, you drunk as fuck. You at the club, you laid up with this nigga, you laid up with this bitch that's not doing nothing for you. They're not helping you. They're not doing nothing for you. That you sitting up here doing this every day, and the little bit of free time that you have, like, you need to be doing something productive. You need to be figuring out business ideas. You need to be figuring out things that you want to do. Like, that's why you're not where you're at in life, because you're not willing to cut back on those things. That you drinking every day and being drunk is like stopping you from reaching your goals. Like, some people are functional drunks, which means that they can be drunk as fuck and still do what they gotta do. But if you are not that person, then you need to cut all that out, because at the end of the day, it's not working for you. It's not you. Just like people can smoke weed all day and they can, they can smoke all day and they can be functional, but you can't. It's not working for you. If you not, I'm gonna be real, if you not where you supposed to be in life, why is you drinking and why is you smoking and why is you doing all this stuff if you not where you supposed to be? Your money not right, you don't got no job, your credit not right, you don't got no place to stay, you don't got no car, but you drunk every day. Like, how does that work? Your business not where you want it to be. You not where you want to be in your career, your business, but you drunk every day, but you high every day. Like, how does that work? How does that work? Like I said, I'm going to keep saying it because I don't want nobody to be like, well, I can drink and still do it. You can. But if you drinking so much to the point where it's like you're not getting shit done, that's where it's like, okay, you need to stop. Draw the line and stop. Number 2, another one is separating yourself from people who are distracting you. If you guys are new to my channel and you haven't watched my channel, I've talked about how I was in a very toxic. Oh my God, toxic relationship that was like 3 years ago. I was in that relationship and I was really depressed and everything like that. So I talked about that on my channel a little bit. And basically, once I left that person, that's when things started to flourish in my life. A lot of people are scared to be alone and scared to really sit with themselves. If you are in a toxic relationship or in a relationship where it's like you're not elevating in that relationship, it is okay to leave. The reason why you're probably not elevated in that relationship is because that relationship is distracting you from what you really need to do. That relationship is not where you need to be. That's not where your head needs to be. I'm not saying you can't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and still be working on your goals. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes it's like that boyfriend or that girlfriend that you have, they're not good for the goals that you're trying to reach. They're not good for what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they may be there for you. They may do this. They may do that. But it's like they're distracting you because you're always underneath that person. Like, sometimes people don't understand that, like, you have to get your goals right. You got to get yourself together. And sometimes people don't understand that. Sometimes their relationships are distractions. And sometimes if your partner doesn't understand that, hey, I can't hang out with you for a week, I gotta get my business together. Hey, I can't do this for a week, I gotta get this together. Like, it's okay to separate from your partner and be alone for a while you getting your stuff together. And that's what a lot of these girls don't understand. If you put that same energy that you put into that dude, into your business, into getting your credit right, into getting you a property, you will be so much further. Like, y'all be so quick to catch your man cheating, catch your man doing this, catch your man doing that, worried about being on a vacation, worried about trying to be like Ari and Moneybagg Yo and all this other stuff like that. But you, outside of that relationship, you don't have nothing. You failing in life. You know what I'm saying? Your business failing, you failing. Like, you so stuck and you got your mind wrapped around this man. And from somebody like me, like, I'll be honest and say that I used to be boy crazy, and I used to be that girl that used to have a nigga, that I used to be all about a nigga, chasing niggas all day. So it's like, I feel like I can speak on this topic freely as somebody who was released from the shackles of fuck niggas. I believe I can speak very freely on this topic because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of girls is not, you're not willing to be alone. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I've been alone for a minute, but my goals have been hitting. You know what I'm saying? I've been more focused than ever. And like I said, you can still date and be in a relationship, but it's just like when something is like hindering you to the point where you feel like you're not focused, you gotta cut it off. And that's really like the whole like purpose of this video, is really just telling you, like, if something is not aligning, you gotta cut it off. Like, people are so scared to sacrifice certain things. Like, you scared to sacrifice dating. You scared to sacrifice alcohol and weed and all that other stuff like that that's hindering you. You have to do it if you want to reach your goals. You know what I'm saying? Get to where you want to get to in life, or at least get halfway there. And then, you can dibble and dabble. Like me, one thing that I said is I'm not going to be drinking if I don't have nothing to celebrate. Like I'm not saying that I used to be a drunk. I was kind of a drunk, like when I was like in my younger 20s. But it's just like now as I've gotten older, it's like I don't really drink as much unless I got something to celebrate, or unless, I done made me some good enough money this week. I can have me a little drink or two, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to learn how to sacrifice. Like, y'all don't be wanting to sacrifice things. Y'all don't be wanting to change your mindset. And that's another thing too about business, is that you have to change your mindset. Like, one thing that I've noticed about being a full-time entrepreneur is that entrepreneurship never stops. Like, if you be like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to work for 2 or 3 days because I'm tired, I don't feel like it. Like, no. As an entrepreneur, it's 24/7. Like, I sometimes will the other day, I was sitting at my computer from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Only time I got up was to use the bathroom and maybe get some food. That's it. Like, entrepreneurship, you got to work consistently. People think that as an entrepreneur, oh, I'm gonna quit my job and be financially free, like the word financially free that everybody keeps using. And it's like, yeah, you gonna be financially free, but in order to see financial freedom, you got to do a lot. You have to do a lot. And it's like, people don't want to put in that work. That's why another reason why businesses fail and they don't get to where they get to. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to be successful. Please understand, you don't have to be an entrepreneur to be successful. Like, I hate hearing that, like, oh, you work a 9 to 5. Like, let me tell y'all, when I was working at my job at Hyundai, I was working at Hyundai Finance, the auto company. I worked there for about 3 years. I worked in customer service. I worked in collections. I worked in repossession. I worked in all that. And our director, the person who was the head of the company, that man was making over 6 figures. Like, he was making a lot of money in his position. And he used to come in, he worked Monday through Friday. He worked 8 to 5. He would get off at 5 every single day. And he making over 6 figures. Like, sometimes this man used to go, I remember he used to go on like 2-month vacations and shit. Like, and he working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? He's a director over a collections department at what was the name of my job? A finance company. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can be successful and not have a business. Like, success to me is not like, oh, you're an entrepreneur, because there's some entrepreneurs out here that's not successful. Let's talk about it. There are entrepreneurs out here that are not successful. There's entrepreneurs out here that be scamming, that be stealing, that be acting like they have that life, but in reality, it's financed by somebody else. It's a lot. And they sit out here and they say that they're entrepreneurs and don't have nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't have to be an entrepreneur to be successful. Understand that you don't have to be an entrepreneur to be successful. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to be successful. You could have graduated. To me, people who graduate college are successful, because college is hard. I didn't make it in college. I tried 3 times and I didn't make it. So it's like, for you to graduate college and make it after 4 years and be able to walk across that stage, that's success to me. Now you about to start your career. That's success to me. You feel me? That's success to me. Let's be real. Some of these people out here who you see are successful, that you think are successful, are like scammers. And to me, scammers are not successful. Scammers are broke. Scammers are broke. They're broke. They're broke. Point blank, period. Like, scammers are broke to me because they're living off of somebody else's money. Like, they could go to jail any day. And that's not the type of success that you want. Like, you may see these people driving these fancy cars and all this stuff like that, but like I said, with scammers, drug dealers, they can go to jail any day. So it's like, I'd rather not take that chance. I'd rather not take that risk. I'd rather just do it the right way. Another thing too is that people don't want to put in the work. That is like one main thing, because I have some people who like ask me to help them with their business or ask for business advice, and then I'll give the advice and they be like, so I have to do all of that? I got to look up all that. Like for me, for example, anything that I want to do in life, I'm going to Google the hell out of it. When I decided I wanted to be a real estate agent, I got on YouTube. I watched everything about real estate. When I decided that I want to get into marketing and be a marketing coach, I just went on to YouTube and looked up everything about being a coach. When I wanted to create my first course, my first real course with like actual sessions and everything, which is dropping this Friday, Views to Coins, teaching you about everything about YouTube marketing. I went and I looked up everything about a course. I went and did my research. People these days do not want to do their research. It's like people want to start businesses and they want to do stuff, but they want it handed to them. Like nothing is handed to you. Like nothing is handed to you. Like people want stuff handed to them. People want stuff like, oh, like I have a friend who wants to start a company. Not gonna really say too much, but he wants to start a company. And he always tells me about this company he wants to start. So I always ask him, I say, have you tested out samples? Have you went and looked at like packaging? What have you done? And I remember he was asking me if I knew any vendors. So I said, well, I do know this one vendor for the business that he's trying to start. So I sent him the vendor and he gonna ask me like, oh, could you order the sample for me? And I'm sitting up here like, why the fuck would I order the sample for you? This is not my business, not my dream, not my vision. You want me to order the sample for you. You want me to make your website for you. You want me to make your logo for you. Mind you, I don't do graphics no more, but sometimes I'll do graphics for like people close to me. But in that instance, I wasn't doing it because it's like, you're not even trying to put in the work to even get the sample. Like if I get the sample for you, I do the website, I do the logo, I take your product pictures. This is damn near my business and I need 50% of everything that you make. Because it's like you got to put in the work. That's another reason too. Like, I don't know about y'all. I think it's the Virgo in me. I don't want nobody to take a piece of what I've done. You know what I'm saying? I will do everything on my own. And then once it builds to where it builds and I feel like it's too overwhelming, then okay, I'll ask for help. But I'm not about to get somebody to help me and then they take, then they have to take my money. Like, I don't like owing people. That's the thing. I don't like owing people. Like, if I could do it myself, if I could pay for it myself, if I could figure it out myself, I'm going to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like owing people. Like, okay, you helped me with this and now I got to pay you and I got to give you 50% of my sales. I don't like owing people. I don't like owing people. I don't like it. Like, it just ain't for me. So it's like, you don't want to do nothing. You want this company, but you don't want to put in the work for the company. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. How do you want to be successful at this company, but you don't want to put in any work for it? You don't want to do any work for it. This is not my company. This is not my dream. This is not my vision. This is your vision. And if you really want something and you really want to do something, you're going to go and do the research. Just like Kim K said. Kim K said, my girl, Kim Kardashian, like I said, I'm not a Kardashian fan, but Kim K said that nobody wants to get their ass up and work. And even though y'all hate the messenger, the message is clear. Don't nobody want to get their ass up and work. They don't. Like, they don't. Y'all want shit handed to y'all. Y'all want to buy a course and instantly make the sales. Like, no, if somebody sells you a course, you got to put in the work. A course is to help you with knowledge. A course is to guide you through. A course is to give you the steps. You're not going to make $1 million from buying the course. You're going to make $1 million from taking the stuff that you learned from the course and putting it out there and being consistent with everything that you learn. You're not going to make money overnight. And that's another thing too. That's why people fail at entrepreneurship, because they think that they're going to make the money overnight. You're not going to make the money overnight. You just not. You got to put in the work, and nobody, again, wants to put in the work. So that's pretty much my rant about why you not being successful was holding you back from success, why you just won't grow if you just don't. It's just that. Like, this is just something I feel like I just had to say, because it's like, I feel like a lot of people in my life have come to me with these same issues, and it's just like, y'all ask me, what do I do to be successful? What did I do to get this? What did I do to get that? I sacrificed, I focused, I stayed down. Point blank, period. Y'all not willing to focus. Y'all not willing to stay down. Y'all not willing to sacrifice. Y'all can't give up the Casamigos and the sneaky links for 2 seconds to get your life together. Literally, and it sucks. I hate that for y'all. I really do. I really do. Like, I really, 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 really do. I hate it for y'all because this life, my goals, I've been hitting them, you know? And it's just like, I really hate it for y'all. But that's pretty much it. Somebody done distracted me. Pretty much it, you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And I will see you guys in my next one.